Hey, what's up? This is Menosaur36 with another review. This time I'm looking at an order I made from Shapeways. I ordered the replacement parts for Daca Toys Kronos, aka Masterpiece Skyfire, and a Generations Drift sword. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that Drift is one of my favorite characters, and I really enjoy collecting swords for him. So I figured, why not try to get an order going? I had a free coupon, I guess you could call it, free shipping, because I'm in Japan. Shipping can get really expensive, so I thought, hey, it's a really good deal. So anyway, I decided to try to order from Shapeways and see how it is. And if you look here, I have the ankle replacements for Kronos. The thing is, they sent me only 3 of the 4 pieces. Apparently there's these pieces. I'm not sure exactly where this goes, but it's a part of the set. I did contact them and they are sending me a replacement, so hopefully that'll work out fine. But I ordered the ankle replacements, and I ordered this. This is, I believe, the shoulder replacements for Kronos. It comes attached with a piece here. I have to figure out how to disconnect it. I guess maybe you just bend it, but I'm not really sure. I don't want to break it, so I'll take a closer look later on. And this is the elbow joints, I believe. And same thing here, there, little piece there. Kind of strange. I don't know why they don't just send it separately, but I guess we have to cut it ourselves. And the last part of the order was this sword. I will be taking a closer look at them, but this is how it looks, and you can judge for yourself. Okay, let's take a closer look at each piece. But this is my order from them. Free shipping is why I was enticed to get it. And let's take a closer look. Okay, and now this is my Generations United Drift Takara version. Sorry, originally I was gonna do this review with a black background, but it was a little too dark for the video, so I'm switching to a white background. Anyway, this is my Drift figure. Really good looking figure. Comes with, I added a third-party sword to it, and I really enjoy it. But the review is for the accessories, not the figure. So here is the original sword, and let me get a little focus here. And as you can see, it's nice, nicely painted. The handle there, as you can see it. The kanji writing on it is nice. The one thing I didn't care for was the flexibility, the bendy kind of a feel. I didn't care for it. It felt a little weak. As you can see, it's roughly the same size. The Shapeways is a little bit longer, but overall the same, similar size. And as you can see here, the Shapeways pieces are not painted at all. Not at all. And it's not kanji on the sword, it's some kind of scratch. I don't know what it's based off of, but it's definitely not kanji. And it is a kind of hard plastic. I don't want to really break it or anything. You can hear it, it's a little hard. This is, rubber. overall, it looks the part. It's just not painted. And as you can see with the figure, this sword fits in well. And of course the stock sword, blade, katana, whatever you want to call it, fits in well, as it should. But the Shapeways sword barely fits in the fist, and it definitely doesn't go through. I could force it or shave it down, but that's not the point here. The point is it doesn't fit. Alright, also in the back there is a space to place your sword and have Drift hold it in battle, I suppose. And it fits perfectly, as it should. However, the Shapeways sword does not fit securely in there. It can kind of fit. I would have to force it, but I really don't want to do that here with this figure. In my opinion, this sword, definitely not a good buy. I do regret buying it. I believe it was around $9 USD, give or take. And it's not good. As simple as that. The stock sword is a better fit. There's no reason to buy this sword. Maybe I can paint it or shave it down. I probably will. Or maybe I'll give it to another masterpiece scale figure. Maybe they'll hold it a little better. But overall, for what it's worth, for what it's supposed to be, a sword for Drift, it doesn't work. And I regret buying it. Definitely not a piece you want to get off of Shapeways. Avoid it if you want it for the Generations Drift figure. Alright, next up are the replacement parts I ordered for this figure, the Daca Toys Kronos Masterpiece Skyfire. So I decided to order some pieces, replacement pieces, just in case things break. And I'll take a look at the pieces right now. Okay, first up are the fist, I guess plug-in pieces, plug-in parts. You can see it's a little rectangular shaped piece. On the figure, you can see the left hand, left fist. There's kind of a gap here. Not really noticeable, but it's there. And on the other hand, I already put the piece in and it fills in that gap, so it kind of looks like a glove now. I guess kind of like a UFC fighter's glove kind of thing, and it works well. Paint matches. The Shapeways is actually pretty clean, pretty white, whereas the Daca Toys is a little dirty, as you know if you own the figure. So the color isn't perfect, but it does match. And all you do is you take the piece and you plug it in. Make sure it's in the right way. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's not really, the tab is not really in the center. It's kind of like, it's a little more towards the top. So it only goes in one way. But basically, you just plug it in. And there you go. And this is actually a really good piece, I think. Not entirely necessary, but it is nice. It does fill in the gap. It gives it a little more bulk to it. And I really like that piece. Goodbye, I think. Okay, this next piece is the elbow joint replacement part. And as you can see, these little dots here. Oh, maybe, yeah, there you go. And you can kind of see it here. Now, I don't have a problem with my elbow. It works as it should, I think. I might be wrong. So I'm not going to replacement or take it apart, take the chance. But I did buy this piece just in case it broke. And, you know, this piece is solid. The texture is a little strange. It's not the same as this plastic here. It's kind of a fuzzy, kind of a thick styrofoam. It's a hard styrofoam, but the texture is definitely different. The material is definitely different. Not really what I expected. It does feel solid, but definitely not what I expected. But I think it would do the job. Again, I'm not going to replace it right now. It's just in case. But it does look good. Again, except for this middle piece, which I don't really care for. But it is what it is. Okay, next is the ankle piece. As you can see here, I did get replacement parts because I heard stories about it breaking or not being sturdy. And this piece feels like die cast. And this is, of course, some kind of a plastic. I still don't know what it is. It still feels a little furry, fuzzy. Doesn't feel the same. And it comes with the rod. Of course, they forgot to send me the second one. I don't know exactly where this goes. It doesn't come with instructions or anything. I suppose it goes inside. I'm not going to replace it because I have no problems with it as of right now. But it's good to have. I can't really judge it on if it'll hold or not. But this is die cast, and this is a hard plastic type material, so it is different. But again, it does look good. It feels fairly solid. I think it works. Okay, and this final part is for the shoulder joint, which is it's pretty solid. I don't have a problem with it. And again, I think this is a die cast piece. I'm not really sure, but it feels like a die cast piece. Looks alright. Now this piece is a different material. This was made out of acrylic, and it does really feel solid. This was really well built. I don't know why they didn't use acrylic for the other pieces, the other parts. I think it would have made a better replacement part, a lot more stronger. But again, it's held by this little piece here. I really don't care for that, as I mentioned already. But it does look good. It does look like it'll fit well. But it does feel like a solid piece indeed. So this part I do recommend, as it does feel like a legitimate replacement part. So final thoughts here on the Shapeways replacement parts. Overall, I believe I paid 50 US dollars for this entire order, shipping included. I had the free shipping code, which helped out. Shipping to Japan would have been $20 USD, so $70. And the sword was a big disappointment. I highly recommend don't buying this sword. And the fist parts on the Kronos was a good buy, I think. These replacement parts, again, I won't use them unless my figure breaks. I just got them basically just in case for insurance. The acrylic parts feel really good. These other parts, they do have that fuzziness, that odd texture that this sword had. But the difference here is the sword is for cosmetic purposes. used for the figure for display purposes and pictures and whatnot. So it's kind of a big deal. But these are internal parts, so how they feel doesn't really matter. It's, of course, how sturdy they are, how strong they are. And they do feel fairly strong. I don't think they're gonna break. This one I'm not sure. I still don't know what that part is, but hopefully I won't have to find out. But overall, was it worth it? We'll see. As long as my figure hasn't broken, so it's just for insurance. The fist parts I did enjoy. I think those are good. Those are nice. The sword was a disappointment. Overall, it was a mixed bag. I'll leave it at that. Some good points, some bad points. I probably won't be ordering from Shapeways anytime soon in the future, unless I really need a part that they are offering. As of right now, I don't see it in the near future. One and done. I think I'm over that company, but that's just my opinion. Yours may differ, of course. But anyway, that was my review on the Shapeways replacement parts and this disappointing sword. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry the video was kind of long, but I had a lot to talk about, I guess. But please leave a comment. I'm trying to improve my reviews. And if you liked it, if you didn't like it, let me know. And hopefully I'll be back with another review. Alright, thank you for watching.